This video demonstrates how to include fields from extended tables in your ServiceNow reports. We're logged in with the report admin role, which is required to perform the actions shown. Here's our scenario. Our technical support team has to go back and forth between two separate reports to get the information they need to do their jobs. They want the essential data from both the incident and problem tables combined into a single report. Even though each report is based on a single table, both the incident and problem tables, and many others, are extended from the task table. That means they all contain fields inherited from the task table. So to display data from both the incident and problem tables, we simply base the report on their parent table, task. We can get many fields this way. We'll create a single report showing active incidents and problems of priority 1 or 2. Then, in the same report, we want to display the category field from the incident table and the related incidents field from the problem table. Because these two fields don't appear on the task table, we must access them as fields on extended tables. Let's get started. First, we select the task table. And let's group the data by task type. We save it, and here's our report, which includes tasks from the task table's many different child tables. So let's add some filter conditions to get us closer to what we want. First of all, we only need to see active incidents and problems. All right, this is better. Now let's add a filter to get just priority 1 or 2 records. It looks like we're getting exactly what we expect so far. Active incidents and problems whose priority is 1 or 2. But our technical support team also wants the report to show the incident category and number of related incidents for each problem. Those fields aren't available here because they aren't on the task table. They are unique to the incident and problem tables, respectively. But an admin can set a UI property to display fields on extended tables in this available list. Here's how to do that. Logged in as admin, we can find this property by navigating to System Properties, UI Properties. Allow base table lists to include extended table fields and allow filtering on extended table fields. We enable this property and save it. And now, when we log back in with the report admin role and redisplay our report, we have available a whole new set of fields on various tables extended from the task table. There are 3 category fields, but they're from different tables, as indicated in the brackets. We want the category field from the incident table and the related incidents field from the problem table. We don't need task type here because we're already grouping by task type, so let's get rid of it. Now, when we run the report, we see that for incident records, the category field is populated with data from the incident table, but the related incidents field contains no data. That's because incident records have no such field. We'll only see that information in problem records. Let's check. As we expect, we see the number of related incidents here for records where there is data. But the category field from the incident table is empty because this field is not associated with problems. By the way, we could include the workaround field from the problem table in the report, which might be useful to the support staff working on these problems. We'll do one more thing with this report, and that is to filter on the incident severity field. Let's point out a couple of things along the way here. When Show Related Fields is selected, items containing an arrow are listed and can be used for dot walking. This provides access to fields on related tables. Items containing a plus sign refer to fields on extended tables, which we enabled earlier and saw in the available list above. We can also access them here as filters. So we select Incident Plus and then Severity, set it to is one of high or medium, and save these changes. Now our report shows one incident of high or medium severity, but we've lost our problems. That's because the incident severity field does not exist for problems. So we need to add another filter to account for an empty incident severity field. Note that if the selected field cannot be left empty, isEmpty will not be available here. Now we have our problems back, and the technical support group has a single report to show what they should be working on. For more information, please consult our product documentation or knowledge base, or ask a question in the ServiceNow community.